Welcome back once again. Here in this video I'm just going to create a page, that is the testimonial page. So in order to create that, I'm just again opening the two dashboard in one tab and another tab, having some reason for this that we will learn in the coming video, same video. So first of all, in order to do that, I will first create a client over here. So for creating the client, I'm just going over here in the left side of the dashboard, and then scroll to this point, that is client, and here I will click on add new client. So here you have to add the client, those clients that for that you have work over there and they have given you some appreciation of your work. So that client list you are supposed to be add over there. So here I'm just using, you can use any the name of that client, or you can use whatever the name of the organization of you that, or simply you can give any name to this. Say I'm just using client 1 over here, and here you have to give the link of the website of that client. Okay, a link for the client's website have to be given over here. That is optional, whether you want to give or not give, that is optional for you. So here you have to, and then you have to give the category of the client. So I'm just in this case using the category as client 1 that I have already created, or you can also create category in the same way, just clicking on this button and add the client category and then press the enter button. And in the last step you have to go to the feature image section here and click on the set image, and here you have to put the logo of your client simply here, then set the feature image. Then after this, simply click on the publish button. Okay, once a client is added, just click add new client over there. Same way, I'm giving the name to this as client 2. Here again you have to give the email address, web address of your client, that is optional for you. Then here you have to select the ID of your client, then again set the feature image, and here I'm just selecting this one and set the feature image, and after this click on the finish button. So in order to save our time, I'm just pausing my video for a moment and I will add the client. And here I'm just going to add the last client over here, and to this I'm giving the name as client 5, and same here you have to give the web address of the client and then give the category here, and I'm just giving the ID as say client 5 to him, then enter it over here, then move to the last section, that is feature image section, then click on the set feature image, and here I give set feature image is set over there, and after this I will click on the publish button. So after this click on the all client button here, and you will see that we have added 5 clients in our client list. So now I'm going to create a page, that is the testimonial page over here. So for this I'm just going to this option page, and I'm going to click add new page here, and to this page I'm giving the title as say success stories. Okay, this is the testimonial about you by your client. So I'm just giving the name to this page as success stories, or you can give a name to this as testimonials or our success, whatever the name that you wanted to give over there, that you can use. And if you wanted to edit this, you just can use this button to edit this success dot hyphen, or just you wanted to remove this hyphen, you can use this button, and then after this simply click OK. So this will become as this space. Then after this, click on the edit with Elementor. So here I'm just going to add one row to this text story, that this section one complete row, and I just want it to be styled as boxed, or I can let it to be boxed. Then style, I don't want to put any background behind this. Then to here I'm just giving a padding of 20 pixel at the top and the 20 pixels say at the bottom. Now I just wanted to add some testimonials first. Okay, so in order to add testimonial, just click on this plus button and scroll down, and scroll down to our WordPress section here, or here we can go to the Sydney element, and here we see a theme portfolio, then theme post, then here I have to select a theme testimonial. Just select this and drag it from there and drop at this row. Now after dropping, you will find two items are added over here, item 1 and item 2. So I'm only adding two things over there. So first of all, you have to select the item 1, then here you have to select the client photo. So for this I'm just moving to media library, and from the media library I'm selecting this image this time and click on the insert button. Here you can give the name of the client. By default it is given as John Doe. I'm just happy with that, and the position is the manager, and here you have to write the information that is given to you by the your client, or you can ask your client to write something about yours. Okay, so that thing you can use over here. So simply place that text over there. I'm just not using this right now. So okay, and in order to do that, this is contents. Then in the style you can specify the color over there, just like the name color, general colors, then which color to be used for the name, and typography, that is which font has to be used. Then here using this you can set the position, okay, color, typography, then testimonials, colors and typography, that you can set it over here using this, and the rest is the same way. I just wanted to add the second content, so here I'm just using this, and this time I'm using this image for the second client, and here I'm using her name as say Kate. I'm just giving her name as only Kate, or you can add some whatever the name is of your client. Then here you can give the position, that is CEO I'm using this time, and here you have to give the text that has been given to you by your client. Okay, so that is done over there, and after this just simply click on the publish button. So if you wanted to add more client, you simply click on the add item button and you can add more client to your testimonials. So after adding the testimonial, I just wanted to add one more over there, that is the client logo or number of the client that we are having dealt. So for this I'm using this section, add new section, then I will add one row over there, and for this I will use full width. Okay, and I will use full width, and in order to add this client over there, I'm just click on this plus sign and I will move to the WordPress. In the WordPress section I will find here Sydney, Sydney FP subsys Sydney, there's Sydney FP client. Okay, just select this and drag it from here and drop it here. So we have already created the client list here, that we have already created. I'm going to use that over here. So I'm simply give the title to this first here, our clients. But we can say that I simply you can write our valuable client, and number of client to show -1, show all of them. So I'm leaving this as -1, and if I wanted to use any other number, if I wanted to show some 1 2 3 4 numbers, so I have to write that number over here. And the URL for button, in case you want to do I don't want some button over here, then I didn't want some text to be open there button. So open client link in the new tab that I have selected. Enter the select for your categories. Here you can give the name, that is we have given the category over there as client 1, client 2, client 3. But in my case I wanted to display all the clients, so that's why I'm not using that concept over here. So just simply click on the update button and your client will be added to this. So our valuable client, and then here is coming as a list of the client. Then after this I just going to add a one more button over here, that is call to action button. So for this I'm just taking a one row, and in this section I will in the layout I will select full width, and in the style I'm just going to put a background, and the same background here as in the previous case. And here in this section I just wanted to add call to action button. So simply scroll down to find here Sydney S3 call to action button, drag it from here and drop it here, and here you have to set the it take time to load. So here you have to give the title of the call to action button. So I'm just giving it again, want to discuss project with us, that is the title. Then here you have to give the link for the button. So here I'm just using the link as a contact us. Copy this from here, paste it here, and name contact us. This contact us page we have already created, and here you have to give the title on the button. So I'm just putting it as contact us. Okay, and simply just click on the apply button. So in the last I would like to add in the same way as in the previous page, that is social media button. So for this I will click on this again, add new section button, and add row to this. And here I will select layout as full width. Style, in this case I'm just going to use the style, and here I'm using the background as same background as we have done in the previous case. And here I'm just going to putting some padding of say 5 at the top, 5x in the top, and 5x in the bottom. Okay, so after this you have to add the social media button. So same way you scroll down over here, and you will find the site origin social media button, drag it from there and drop here. It is the same procedure that we have done in the previous chapter. It takes some time to load. So once loaded, you simply have to follow the same step. Click on the add button. From there, select the network. I'm this time for selecting the Facebook, and after Facebook I will select second network as a Twitter. Then after Twitter I will click on the add button, and this time I will select the network as a LinkedIn, and again click on the add button, and this time I'm just going to select Instagram. Okay, and just up, then move to the design and layout option. Here select the button name flat, icon normal, then rounded alignment say center, and margin of low and mobile alignment again center. Okay, and after this just click on the update button. Once your update is done, move up and click on the apply button. Okay, so this is how your page will look like. So in the last, just click on this toggle button and click on the view page option. So this is how our look page will look like. Okay, so this is another page that we have added to our WordPress pages. So that's all for now. See you in the next video.